Face reality, people. Movies are dead. Games are dead. Narrative? Dead.
Media is nothing but neural trigger response and viral conditioning.
Wait, what are you two talking about?
All right, saw the new Crow movie. And my honest opinion is, I'm not going to go over the synopsis, right? Well, all right, guy meets girl in juvenile hall, wherever the fuck they were. They fall in love. She's sworn to some pact with some demon guy. They both die, but he kind of, because he was killed by someone who's not supposed to be alive to kill, he gets to live. Even though there's other people that die by the same person, they all die, but this guy, Bill Skarsgård, gets to live because he has face tattoos and he's like cool and shit. He's trendy. He wears like a trench coat and shit. Really cool. He cries when it rains too. Anyways, what happens? He comes back as the Crow. He gets his revenge, but he trades his soul for his girl. But she stays in hell for some reason, even though he traded his soul. So he still has to go back and kill the guy, the demon guy, who can whisper into people's voices and make them do things. He comes back. He captures the guy. He doesn't kill. He kills everyone else. He kills like every security guard possible. He kills all the henchmen. He kills like the second in command or whatever, the dude and then the lady. They're like, you know, close associates with the bad demon whisperer guy. They die by beheading, like horrible deaths, all that shit. But when he gets to the bad guy, he doesn't just kill him immediately. He has a full speech with him. Then the bad guy's like, "Yo, look, I'm just human," and he cuts himself on the hand, right? And then I guess he stabs. You stab him, right? He stabs the Crow. He stabs Bill Skarsgård, and then he mixes the blood together by accident, and it ends up turning him into like partially like the Crow. And then they like fall into water or something and enter purgatory again with the Arab guy, and then he gets pushed into a puddle, and then like demons take him, and then they send the girl back up. The love interest, they send her back up, and then like the movie ends. There's your synopsis. I have nothing really to say about this movie. I think it's uninteresting. Not very unique. I think a lot of cliches in this movie. God, I think a lot of emphasis was a big, like the big fight scene at the Opera House, where it's just blood and gore everywhere, like fucking crazy deaths, curb stompings. Believe it or not, he pushed a sword, like a katana, through a guy's face, like cut it in half. That was crazy. The shotguns where the whole brains blow out and all that shit. Jesus. Yeah, big gory scene. And then, literally on cue, when he finishes killing all of them, the opera also finishes, and they get a big round of applause. So it's like almost like an audience track playing for his little gory masterpiece, I guess. The scene was, to me, like, I'm not like cheering for blood, guts, and gore, but if it's there, it's whatever to me. The point is to have a point. Me, it was just like empty nonsense, and this is the second Bill Skarsgård movie in a row where there's just pointless, endless gore, where I'm just like, this is boring. Like, these aren't real people. You can't do that. This is just fake. This is fake as fuck to me. Nothing like pulling me into like. There's no like real character that's like going through something. It's just empty fucking calories. And this is what like. I think I said it in the middle of the movie, where it's like, yo, what's the point of doing this? It's like something like The Crow. This isn't Batman, right? This isn't a property like Batman or Superman or the whole Marvel universe or, you know, Super Mario or like these kind of legacy characters. The Crow's not a legacy fucking character. So why are you rushing your shitty fucking movie and pushing it out to the fucking... Oh, kids can't wait to see the fucking Crow. Like, who? What kids? So what are you doing? Why are we doing this with movies like this? With properties like this? What's the fucking point of this? The Crow, we could give it to someone who actually watched the source material and cares about it and let them make a fucking movie. Like, give them free range to make a movie because who gives a shit? It's the fucking Crow. It's not a risk anyways. If people love it, you boom, a bonus. If people don't love it, well, it's the fucking Crow. Who cares? It's not like fucking up a Batman movie where your whole fucking studio can get fucked. Right, Disney? Right, DC? With your whole Zack Snyder experiment? Right? It's not a property like that. So why can't you take a risk with something like The Crow? Just give someone who's passionate about the fucking thing and let them make a movie. Instead, we get this fucking garbage. This boxed-in, cliche, non-risk-taking, but ooh, he has face tattoos and ooh, a lot of blood. That's not enough for me, bro. I guess maybe it's a teen movie. Did I not pick up what the movie was about, like, or who the movie was for? I mean, maybe it was a teen movie and I didn't realize.
It's an emo goth teen movie.
Oh, come on.
Was that Topic 21 or whatever? That's what.
Are the emo goths supposed to be into fucking John McClane from Die Hard? They're not. But yet he's doing John McClane shit in this movie. He shoots himself through his body to kill someone else. Like, what are we doing? Do the goth emo kids need action sequences like that? Like, who's this? Like, so it's like, yo, it's The Crow. It's like kind of whatever, man. You could turn The Crow, the idea of the Crow character, into something amazing. You could. It's just you have to give it to someone who actually cares to do that. Which means you can take your time. You don't need to rush the fucking Crow out. Holy Christ. What studio made this movie? I'm sure there's like 50 production companies behind it. But like, who's like the big daddy, the big dick production company? Who cares? Point is, like, this is a... Just hang on to the property and make sure someone does it, like, really, really good. Like, give them all the time they need. Because it's the fucking Crow, man. Fuck, it's not the fucking Simpsons. Like, it's not a giant fucking legacy property. Or for some reason, it's getting the same treatment as fucking, in modern movies, like Superman or Batman or these legacy characters. I saw the dog shit that the Batman was. This shit's getting the same treatment just with like half the budget. Or maybe a quarter of the budget. It's the same treatment as far as like the creators. Like, do you guys care about this fucking character or this property? Or is this just a payday? It looks like a fucking payday. Either way, whatever. Mediocre movie. I don't recommend. There's no reason to ever watch this movie. There's no reason to ever watch it. Go watch the original. No reason to watch this. Go watch the source material and see if there's something like, you know, boutique about it that you love. Something that catches your eye. This thing is a pile of fucking trash. No reason to. Is it the worst movie ever? No, it's not Trap. Okay? It's not one of those, like, that bad of a movie. It's just so... I don't know what the word, like, lukewarm. It's so lukewarm. It's so unmoving that it's just, like, it's worse than Trap. I would have more fun watching Trap, laughing at how stupid some of this writing is. This movie is just like, God, what am I watching this for? Halfway through, like, why am I watching this? Questioning my life decisions. So yeah, I give it a 6 out of 10. 6? Solid 6 out of 10. No reason to ever watch this. Don't go see it, guys. Don't give your money to this. Let them know that they can't, buy you. Essentially. Anything anyone else want to say? Please go ahead.
I don't recommend.
Oh, like 10% of it. Was uninterested.
There's nothing interesting about it, to be honest with you. But
What did we watch yesterday? What movie did we watch yesterday? Wolf of Wall Street.
Wolf of Wall Street, yeah.
It's the same shit. It's all rushed. Like, I don't understand what's the rush to get somewhere, which was nowhere. You got me nowhere.
Oh yeah, the thing with Wolf of Wall Street was there was no payoff for me. There's no payoff. It's just watching Leo party for 3 hours.
Here, there's no character development at all.
Yeah. They literally put soulmates in the synopsis, but I get no sense of that. They're just...
No.
Well,
2 minutes.
Yeah. Well, they're soulmates because angels and demons exist. Like, what? It's like, dude, well, they're souls because there's angels and demons, and these guys love each other, so they're soulmates. What? You want to see soulmates? Mr. and Mrs. Smith. The fucking, what's his name?
Donald Glover?
Childish Gambino. Donald Glover.
Donald Glover.
Yeah. That's how you fucking do it. To where it's not about that at all. But you see the characters develop into something. This shit, they're just like, well, he has tattoos and she likes that. They're soulmates. Okay. That's all I got. Alright. Do you have a score, Anthony, by the way? Or undefined?
It's a 5.
5 out of 10?
It's a 5. It's yeah, it's a 5.
Does that mean average for you, or does that mean
No.
below average?
It's not average. It's below average.
Okay. Fair enough. Because it's definitely a below average movie to me. No point to watch it. There's nothing to gain from it. You don't even get to learn what not to do. There's nothing redeemable about this fucking movie. Nothing.
I agree with what you said. I'd rather watch Trap. I'd rather watch Trap.
I could teach
Trap.
horses on with the movie Trap. This shit, I do nothing with it. Just
No, it's boring and bad. It's not like an extravaganza of shitty. It's just boring.
yeah. Just nothing to it. Nothing.
Bill
great.
Skarsgård looks bored. He looks bored making this shit.
Just put something in the movie where I start caring about the character, at least somewhat. I get nothing then. He's not even dead long enough for me to be like, oh man, okay, so he's gonna build up and get his revenge or some shit like that. Dude, he's not even dead long enough for that, bro. He's just he's dead, now he's back. It's what? How am I supposed to feel bad for him, bro? This girl's dead, she's back. How am I supposed to feel bad about these motherfuckers, man? They're just here, they're gone, and they're back, man. Means nothing. But whatever. Alright. Here's our review. The Crow. Don't go see it. I actually beg people to not go see this movie. There it is.